everyone, welcome back to the channel for another chess games video today. We'll jump in right now. We're 13:01. We currently won our last one just playing standard, so we're just going to play standard. Currently versing Andrew Pines, who is 1292. Alright, he's going to bring his pawn in front of his castle. We're obviously going to protect our pawn here. And looks like he might try and attack this spot, but that's fine with us. He's going to chuck his bishop out. That's all good. We'll protect with our bishop. He's going to go ahead and take that, and then he will be able to take here with his bishop. That's fine by us. We're going to pressure his bishop right now, and we can also now attack this spot and get to his castle. So he's going to have to make a decision here, probably bring his bishop back into here is the best spot for him. But that's all good. Let's start to attack this. Yeah, so he goes ahead and does that. We'll pressure this pawn. It doesn't bother us there. See what he makes of it now. We're down one, unfortunately, but we will need to protect our king, playing standard, so that's what we want to do next. And this pawn is also unprotected, so we need to be careful of that as it stands as well. Alright, we'll bring our queen back to further reinforce our pawn. See what he decides to do now. He might go for a castle, not too sure. Time wise, we're moving a lot quicker than him, he's thinking, but hopefully it all goes alright. We're pretty similarly ranked, so if we draw, just 0, if we win we get plus 11, and if we lose 12, so definitely looking for that plus 11, and playing standard. Alright, he's definitely soaking up some time, decides to move his bishop in. That's fine by us. We will move our queen here, so he's still under attack. I think it's probably the best way to go about it. Alright, we can now still re-attack this space here. And I guess we'll see what he does. Alright, he chucks his pawn forward. That's fine. We will go ahead and... do we want to take his horse there? And then his queen will come out. We can then attack with our pawn. Or we could chuck our queen into here. Let's see, I guess we will move with our... pawn. Actually, maybe we should move to here. So, okay, no, can't do that because our castle won't be protected. But we'll get his castle anyway, plus a horse. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to pressure his bishop right now. So he's going to have to eventually move that. Took up a little bit of time, 49 seconds to think of that move, but pretty much this is the scenario that can happen. He can decide to leave here and move his other pieces, in which case we will then attack his horse, and then he will either move his queen and we're gonna, or take it, which we can take with our queen, or he's gonna have to move his castle, which we can then take with his queen with our bishop here, so it can get either one of them. And so that's a bonus, plus getting his horse. He can't move his horse because he's going to have to, he'll lose his castle there. Unless he moves it here to try and attack our queen, in which case he's no longer protecting this bishop, and we'll be able to take that. So we're in a pretty good spot at the moment. I'm not too sure there's too many ways for him to defend it. He may choose to chuck his bishop right into here, in which case he obviously can get to our castle, but we're going to obviously be able to get a horse and a castle to him. So we might be pretty evened up after that. So just waiting to see. Yeah, so he's going to go with that. I figured that's probably the best move for him to make. We'll go ahead and take his horse, and he's going to move his queen out the way, so we can go ahead and get a castle, which we'll take. He'll probably take our castle, which he does. And now we're going to take his pawn, and we'll find out what happens next. He's going to move his pawn. Okay, let's see. I suppose, what do we want to do here? Could go for a check. Could move our castle along here, or we could bring our queen. I think we'll go for not too sure what to be doing next. I guess bring our castle forward. Alright, he's gonna whack his bishop all the way back. We're gonna bring our horse in, so now we can chuck our queen into this position right now. Put a bit of pressure on his king. He might decide to throw his pawn all the way forward. Alright, yep, that's what he does. That's fine. We're going to take away some of his defense and pressure his queen. He's going to have to move his queen now. So we'll go ahead and do that. He moves his queen across. Okay, what can we do from here? I guess we can bring our castle across to pressure that queen, or we could check his king by moving our bishop in here, and it'll be protected there. So I guess we'll try that one out. Alright, he's going to go ahead and have to move that now. $6.28, plays 6 on the clock. Just, we are still +2, so that's good news for us. Just find out what he's going to do next. He's going to move his king across, which is great news for us, because now we'll bring in and check him. He's going to have to move his king. We can now attack his queen. He can choose to block here, in which case we just attack again. So, not a bad decision there. In fact, I think we can, let's see, no we can't. Alright, yep, he decides that's enough for him. We were going to go ahead and take his queen, which is good. Let's see, 0 blunders. Alright, we didn't make any mistakes in that game, which is always nice. Just plain standard. So, we go get our second win in a row. Hopefully we can get a little streak going. Just plain standard, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, pretty much the idea behind playing standard is you're not trying anything tricky, so you're making the least amount of mistakes possible, which in chess obviously is huge. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. Leave a comment how you're going, and if you enjoy playing chess really. And subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, and check out all my other stuff. Thank you guys for watching.